Imagine waking up to a world covered in a fine layer of ash. The sun shines, but its light is muted. Your coffee tastes familiar but distant. The voices of loved ones reach you as if from the other end of a long, empty hallway. Nothing is wrong, yet nothing is right. A filter has been placed between you and reality. Not a filter of darkness, but of density. The air itself feels heavier to move through. This is not sadness. Sadness has a source, a loss, a disappointment. This is something else. This is a climate, the climate of the soul. This is melancholy. And here lies the first unsettling paradox. You are told your entire life to pursue happiness, to optimize for positivity, to banish negative feelings. Yet you find yourself drawn to melancholic music, to art that aches, to the beauty of a rainy day or the silent dignity of abandoned places. It feels like a homecoming to a home you never knew you had. Why? Why does the human soul have a capacity, even a thirst, for this state of wistful, weighty introspection? What if melancholy is not a glitch in your programming, but a feature of astonishing depth? What if, by trying to cure it, you are treating your own depth as a disease? To understand this, we must listen to a philosopher who stared into the abyss of desire and named its mechanics, Arthur Schopenhauer. For Schopenhauer, life is driven by a blind, ceaseless force he called the will. It is the engine of all striving, for food, for sex, for status, for achievement. This will is a cruel master. It works on a simple, brutal cycle. Desire, leading to temporary satisfaction, leading to boredom, leading to new desire. You are trapped on this treadmill. You achieve a goal, and for a moment the pressure relents, but soon the emptiness of satisfaction sets in, boredom, and the will, in its agony, manufactures a new desire to chase. The modern world is a carnival designed for this cycle, a new product, a new like, a new promotion, a new distraction. It promises the next chase will be the one that finally fulfills you. But melancholy is different. Melancholy is what happens when you glimpse the machinery. It is the profound, quiet realization that the treadmill leads nowhere, that the carnival lights are hollow. It is not a reaction to a single loss, but a sorrow for the entire setup, a Weltschmerz, a world pain. This is why modern life exacerbates it. We are never allowed to sit with that realization. The moment the veil descends, the moment the heaviness is felt, the world offers you a syringe of digital dopamine, a mantra of forced positivity, a pill to re-normalize you. Don't be sad, be productive, be happy. You are told to fix a leak in the hull of your ship by turning the music up louder. So you try. You scroll, you hustle, you affirm, but the melancholy returns, because it is not a signal of breakdown, it is a signal of awakening. It is your psyche's rebellion against the trivial. Your soul is not satisfied with the chase. It is asking a terrifying, necessary question. If not this, then what? It is pulling you inward because the answers marketed to you have failed. This heaviness is not a symptom of weakness. It is the gravity of your own consciousness, pulling you out of the frantic horizontal chase and down into the vertical depths, where the carnival's music fades and your own truth, however quiet, can finally be heard. The rebellion, then, is not against the melancholy. It is against the war you've been told to wage upon it. Your first act of defiance is to grant it asylum, to stop running. When the climate settles in, you pause, you sit with it, you listen. You ask not, how do I get rid of this, but what is this trying to tell me about what I truly value? What have I been chasing that my soul finds meaningless? This is where the alchemy happens. You begin to see that this state is not the opposite of joy, but its foundation. You do not feel a profound melancholy for things you do not care about. The ache you feel for a fading sunset, a past love, a broken ideal, this is the shadow cast by the intensity of your capacity to love. A heart that cannot feel melancholy is a heart that has sealed itself off to protect itself from the inevitable truth of a finite world. To love anything is to one day mourn its passing. Your melancholy, therefore, is the evidence of your love for life itself, a love so deep it mourns life's fragility in advance. So you stop trying to cure it, instead you channel it, you give it a form, write the unsent letter, walk without a destination, create not for applause but for the solemn necessity of expression. Let it connect you to the silent ache in others, not with pity, but with a solidarity that says, I see your depth too. The ultimate truth is this: melancholy is the soil. The perpetual sunny chase for happiness is a life lived on concrete, nothing grows. But melancholy is the rich, dark, fertile soil where meaning takes root. It is the necessary contrast that makes joy meaningful, the silence that makes the note beautiful, the acceptance of an ending that makes the story profound. So let the world have its relentless, shallow sun. You will walk in the mist and the rain sometimes. You will know the weight, and in knowing it, you will discover your own strength. You will understand that the veil was never there to blind you, it was there to teach you how to see.